In an exclusive revelation that has sent shockwaves through the world of celebrity gossip and pop culture, Hailey Bieber has opened up about the truth behind her highly publicized breakup with Justin Bieber. The young model and entrepreneur, who has been at the center of the media's fascination ever since she became a global figure, has now decided to lift the veil on a chapter of her life that was once shrouded in mystery. In an emotional, revealing interview, Hailey dives into the pain, heartache, and ultimately the healing process of moving on from one of the most talked about relationships in modern pop history. Hailey's brave decision to speak her truth has sparked a wave of interest, with fans and critics alike hungry for the full story behind what led to one of Hollywood's most high-profile splits. Was it a temporary separation? Was it just the pressure of the limelight? Or were there deeper, more personal reasons for the breakup that no one expected? Before the heartbreak and shocking revelations, there was a love story that many believed would last a lifetime. Hailey Baldwin, now Bieber, and Justin Bieber first met when they were teenagers. Their chemistry was undeniable, and their friendship blossomed over time. But it wasn't until years later that their romance ignited in full force, much to the delight of fans and media alike. Hailey had grown up in the spotlight, and Justin, already a pop sensation before reaching his 20s, was no stranger to the intense scrutiny that came with fame. When their relationship became public, it felt like the world was watching a modern-day fairy tale unfold. The internet exploded with excitement, and fans couldn't get enough of the couple's adorable public displays of affection and their social media posts that often left everyone gushing over their apparent perfect bond. However, not everything was as it seemed. As the whirlwind romance turned into an engagement and a wedding, there were constant rumors swirling about what was really happening behind the scenes. Were they truly in love? Or was it the pressure of the public eye that had an effect on their relationship? What many didn't see was that the young couple, though seemingly perfect to the outside world, had to deal with the overwhelming reality of living under a microscope, constantly scrutinized by the media and fans alike. In an exclusive, never-before-seen interview, Hailey reveals startling truths about the breakdown of her marriage to Justin. The first bombshell Hailey drops is the immense pressure she felt when they first got married. "We were so young," Hailey admits, her voice cracking with emotion. "There was this expectation from everyone that we were supposed to have it all figured out, but we didn't. I didn't, and neither did he." Despite their chemistry, the couple faced an overwhelming amount of pressure from both the public and their own expectations. Hailey explains that the journey to marriage was not an easy one and that she and Justin were not immune to the typical struggles that young couples face. However, it was the public's constant eyes on them that added an even more intense layer to their already complicated relationship. "The world was watching our every move," Hailey reflects. "It was like no matter what we did, we couldn't get away from the scrutiny. People felt like they knew us, and they had an opinion about every little thing. It was overwhelming." Hailey admits that one of the most painful aspects of their breakup was the intense judgment from the media. Every move they made was dissected, and the pressure to maintain a picture-perfect image became too much to bear. The constant media circus around their relationship made it even harder for Hailey to find peace. She admits to feeling like a prisoner to public perception, as if no matter what she did, she would always be at the mercy of the media's judgment. "People just didn't understand," Hailey confesses, her voice laced with frustration. "They didn't know what we were going through behind closed doors. We were human, just trying to figure things out." The public's perception was so strong that it often overshadowed their reality, making it nearly impossible for Hailey and Justin to find their footing as a couple, free from the pressures of being constantly observed. Breaking down in tears, Hailey opens up about how difficult it was for her to cope with the end of her relationship with Justin. "There were days when I didn't want to get out of bed. I felt like everything I knew was falling apart," she confesses. "There were times when I questioned whether I was even good enough for him or for the life that we tried to build together." Despite her public persona of confidence and poise, Hailey reveals how much the breakup affected her mental health. "People don't see the struggle behind closed doors. They see the glitz, the glamour, the perfect photos, but there was so much more happening beneath the surface. I was heartbroken, confused, and honestly, I didn't know who I was anymore." Hailey also opens up about the emotional toll that the breakup took on her relationship with her family and friends. "I pulled away from everyone," she admits. "I didn't want to talk to anyone about it. I felt embarrassed, like I had failed at something that was supposed to be so special." But even in the midst of this pain, Hailey found solace in the support of her close-knit group of friends, many of whom had been there for her long before she became a public figure. She credits them with helping her navigate through one of the darkest times in her life. "They were the ones who reminded me of my worth, when I couldn't see it myself," Hailey says. "They made me realize that I didn't have to be defined by the end of my relationship." One of the most empowering aspects of Hailey's interview is her candid discussion about her healing journey. Despite the heartbreak, Hailey reveals that she has come to a place of peace with her past. "It wasn't easy," she says. "But with time, I began to understand that some things just aren't meant to be. And that's okay." Hailey's decision to focus on her own personal growth has been a crucial part of her healing process. "I started to pour all of my energy into myself, my career, my passions, my mental health," she shares. "I've learned so much about who I am outside of my relationship and the public's perception of me." She began to rediscover herself and re-establish her sense of self-worth without being defined by her relationship status or the constant expectations from the public. As she moved on from her relationship with Justin, Hailey dove deeper into her work, including her growing skincare brand, Rhode, and her ventures into other aspects of fashion and media. She admits that immersing herself in these projects gave her a sense of purpose and fulfillment, helping her to reclaim her identity and find happiness on her own. "I found that working on things I love gave me a new sense of purpose," she says with a smile. "It reminded me that I'm more than just the person people think I am." A significant part of Hailey's journey has been dealing with the constant judgment and criticism from the public. As one of the most followed figures on social media, Hailey has faced unrelenting scrutiny over her relationship with Justin, the breakup, and her personal choices. Even now, the public continues to have an opinion about everything she does, and Hailey admits it can sometimes feel suffocating. Hailey discusses how she has struggled with finding a balance between living authentically and being constantly in the public eye. "It's hard to be real when everyone expects you to be perfect," she explains. "But I've come to realize that it's okay not to have everything figured out. We're all human, and we all go through our own struggles." Her openness about the emotional toll of being constantly in the spotlight is a reminder that even the most glamorous and successful individuals face battles that the public often doesn't see. "People think they know me because they see my photos, my stories, but that's just a small part of who I am," Hailey admits. "There's so much more to me, and I'm learning to embrace that." Her vulnerability has allowed her to connect with others who may be going through similar struggles in their own lives. In the interview, Hailey reflects on how her past experiences have shaped her views on love and relationships moving forward. Despite her heartbreaking experience with Justin, Hailey remains open to the possibility of finding love again. However, she emphasizes that it will be on her own terms. "I've learned that love isn't something you can force," she says. "It's something that needs to grow naturally and not be rushed. Right now, I'm focused on myself and making sure that I'm in a good place before I even think about jumping into something new." This mature perspective on relationships is a testament to Hailey's growth and her commitment to learning from her past experiences. She understands that love is complex, and it's important to take the time to heal before entering a new chapter in life. Hailey's journey through heartbreak has helped her develop a deeper understanding of what she truly wants in a future partner. Looking ahead, Hailey is focused on continuing to build her empire, supporting her mental health, and remaining true to herself. Her journey from heartbreak to healing has only strengthened her resolve to live authentically and chase after her dreams. Hailey's candidness about her struggles has shown a side of her that fans rarely see: vulnerability and resilience in the face of immense pressure. As Hailey moves forward, she continues to inspire others who may be facing similar struggles. Her story is one of growth, learning, and overcoming obstacles, proving that no matter how difficult the journey, there is always hope on the other side. Her bravery in sharing her truth has made her not just a figure in the public eye but a symbol of strength for anyone who has faced adversity in their own lives. Hailey Bieber's breakup with Justin Bieber was more than just a relationship ending, it was a turning point in her life. Her decision to speak out and reveal the shocking details behind their separation gives fans a new perspective on the challenges of being in the public eye. It's a story of heartbreak, growth, and healing that resonates with so many people who have experienced similar struggles in their own lives. As Hailey continues to heal and focus on her career, she has shown the world that true strength comes from within, and it's never too late to rewrite your story. What do you think about Hailey Bieber's bold revelation about her breakup with Justin? Do you think that love in the spotlight is even possible, or do the pressures of fame make it too difficult to sustain? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.